Stroke is the 5th leading cause of death in the country. Each year in the U.S., there are more than 795,000 strokes. It's also the leading cause of serious long-term disabilities. But the quicker you get help, the better the outcome. And that's just what happened to Richard Jorgensen.
This was my great-grandfather's land.
71-year-old Richard Jorgensen of Peoa is a 4th-generation bison rancher.
I've had people say it's the prettiest they've ever seen.
Today, we tag along as Jorgensen checks on the health of his herd.
See, I'm checking the number of calves and the health of the calves.
She could give birth any day.
Yeah, she could, yeah.
But he admits he's not as sharp as he was before his recent stroke.
So I'm trying to get a count on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my gosh.
This past January, he was on the ranch.
The day that I had the stroke, I was hunting some bison. It was snowy.
He had walked half a mile down to his home in 2 feet of snow.
I was not even hardly aware of what was going on.
What was going on was a lack of oxygen to his brain. He was suffering a stroke. Jorgensen is in good shape and had no warning signs.
And they tell me I was in really good condition.
Every 40 seconds, someone in the U.S. has a stroke. Every 4 minutes, someone dies of a stroke. Doctors at Intermountain Medical Center Neurosciences Institute credit quick action with his survival and eventual recovery.
We really try not to waste any time when we're getting patients into the hospital and getting them the proper treatment.
Doctors believe every minute you're having a stroke, 2 million brain cells die. Dr. Megan Donohue at Intermountain Medical Center Neurosciences Institute says it's important to know the signs of a stroke. Follow the acronym B FAST. B for balance and E for eyes. Notice any dizziness, loss of balance, or trouble seeing in one or both eyes. FAST for face, arms, speech, and time.
So if suddenly you have weakness on half of your face, or one of your arms is weak, or your speech is slurred, or you're having problems understanding or speaking, those would all be signs or symptoms of stroke. The T is for time. Just remember what time it started and get to the hospital as soon as possible, so call 911.
Dr. Donohue says strong risk factors of a stroke include heart disease, diabetes, high blood pressure, and cholesterol, and smoking. You should also know your family history and the type of stroke they suffered.
There's 2 main types of stroke. There's ischemic stroke and hemorrhagic stroke.
Both mean not enough blood and oxygen are getting to the brain. Doctors at Intermountain Medical Center say the clot-busting medication, TPA, has to be given within 4.5 hours of a stroke, and removing a blood clot needs to be done within 6 hours. Jorgensen was lucky. 911 was called immediately, and paramedics quickly got him to Intermountain Medical Center. Less than 6 months later, the bison rancher is expected to make a full recovery. Right now, Jorgensen is restricted to 2 hours of working in the valley, nowhere he'd rather be.
I really like it here. Yeah, I do. I love it here.
Jorgensen is well on his way to a full recovery. Only 100 hospitals in the country are certified as a comprehensive stroke center by the Joint Commission. Intermountain Medical Center in Murray is one of them, and the only hospital in Utah to have that designation. Saray Chin, Good for Utah.